What is up, guys? T Brown's Goat is here, back with another video to enhance your gameplay here in Retail Royale. That's gonna skyrocket you to champion. It's gonna skyrocket you onto the leaderboards, just as I am. Not too high, but we're up there. Alright, I released the last video, tips and tricks. Megalo, or Obliterator Megalo, actually insisted that, hey, we need a video, hand-to-hand combat. How does that work? How are we supposed to win? Are we just bad? Can we get better at it? Well, I'm here to tell you this. Everyone can get better at anything. You can get better at baking cookies. You can get better at skateboarding. You can get better at reading a book. Now, I'm here to tell you, or give you a little advice on how to elevate your game to the next level to where you're not so afraid of taking that fight. You're not so afraid of taking that third party, and you actually can fight 1v2s. So I'm going to start off. We're going to find a game. We're going to drop in, and we're going to go step by step. Now, the first things first, weapon. It could be your fist. It can be any weapon. You have 3 actions. And this is where I like to consider it rock, paper, scissors. You have block, you have push, and you have attack. Now, it's all a mind game, and I've played other competitive shooters from Call of Duty, Fortnite, Apex Legends, been masters in Apex Legends. So a lot of video games is a lot more than even aiming. It's a mind game, and Retail Royale is the perfect example of a mind game. So we're going to sit here and demonstrate how it can be a mind game, how fighting someone, going 1v1 someone, can be beneficial to actually just think a little bit, use your brain. Rock, paper, scissors. What are you doing? You doing rock? Are you doing scissors? Are you doing papers first? It looks like it's just going to be 2 of us, so this might be a good educational video on how to take this fight. Initiating a fight, you want to seem a little aggressive at first. You want to run at them. You want to set the stage for what you're going to be doing in this fight. The secret is baiting out the block or baiting out the swing. Now, if you get a block or if you get a swing while they're pushing, you have easy damage on them. Could be an easy fight. So, we're going to grab a weapon. We're just going to go straight to it. We're going to hopefully get a good weapon here. Garden rake, perfect. Perfect. That's all we need. Alright. Put the supply crate up. We have Tomahawk, even better. This is a great educational video here. Now, what we're going to do, we're just going to get some blood upgrades. Now, upgrades are very, very big on weapons, especially when you're taking that 1v1 engagement. If you have bleed, that's going to do a little bit more damage over time. If you have vampire, that's going to heal you. I'm not a big fan of drain or stamina yet. I guess I'm just that bad. And I'm going to start by saying I'm not the best player. There's a lot of better players than me, but I guarantee 9 times out of 10, I'm going to win that fight. First, you want to set yourself up for success with your weapon. We're going to get our bleed stat going. We're going to get 2 bleed stats going. You know, loot, get our bleed stats, and we're just going to go into the fight. Realistically, I want to get that security vest. It's going to help us last longer and survive the fight if they have the advantage on us at any point in time. Now, this game is a little more complex than just hand-to-hand combat, I know. There's range weapons rather than melee weapons, and that can add a whole different dynamic onto the gameplay that you're doing. But in this video specifically, we're going to worry about hand-to-hand melee combat. So as soon as we get our security vest, we're just going to go in. Now you can refer to my last video put out tips and tricks on knowing where loot is, how to handle a fight, how to handle a whole game in general. To set yourself up for success, to just win in general. But we know how to do that. This is an advanced guide. This is hand-to-hand combat. Y'all aren't here to learn how to drop or how to loot. You're here to understand how to win a 1v1 fight. Hand-to-hand combat. You're going to be able to take these fights. You're going to be able to understand these fights. You're going to be able to be confident in your fights. And that's what this video is going to be about. Alright, we should have enough for 2 stats, I believe. 2 more bleeds. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful. I'm going to be a little cheap here. I'm going to go 4 stack on the bleed. That adds 2.4 seconds, or 2.4 damage ticks per second, which can be a matter of life and death within 2 hits. Beautiful. The axe is red. It's ready to kill. Alright guys, we're just going to loot up. Like I said, I want to get my security vest before we go into the first fight. Alright. So we hear a supply bin. It's got that little melodic hum. We have 2 supply bins actually. Oh, backpack. Very, very useful in this game. We also have another supply crate here. We're going to head and open this through the fence because we give no fucks. Med injector. It's good to heal if we have to run away, if we have to survive. That's perfect. Alright, we have another supply crate here just in the open, calling for us, asking T Brown is goat, please open me. Perfect. Frying pan. Don't need that. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and get these. Give us enough material, hopefully close enough to build that security vest. Remember, common items are 1 metal, 5 binder. Uncommon green items are me 2 metal, 10 binder. Blue, 3 metal, 15 binder. Ooh, we probably didn't even need to build one. And gold weapons, they're gonna go ahead and be 4 metal and 20 binder. Since we already have 4 bleed stats on our tomahawk, we're just gonna break this one down. We should have enough for a security vest, and we do. And we also have a little left over. Alright, after this we're going to run straight to the middle here. Put this bad boy on. Very nice, very nice. Oh. Alright guys, this video might be a little cheap. I'm going to have to utilize a fire hydrant. I'm going to show you how to use it. You can play fire hydrant, hand-to-hand combat, 2 ways. You can play as an aggressor, blinding the foe. Alright, we got a first combatant here out of 2. He has pencils. He's a little scared. He's not going to fight us. Or maybe he will. Alright, so we're going to aggress. So he understands. We're going to block. Alright, now what? First intention you saw that, he was blocking, okay? So if you hit, block, which is what he's going to do, you're going to push, and it's going to stun him. So he doesn't really want it. We're going to go ahead and demolish. Alright. Block. We know he was going to do that. We're going to step back a little bit, make him aggress. He's pushing. He's pushing. He knows what he wants to do. We're going to push him. He's playing very defensive right now. He's low on health. Alright, he's running away. He's dead. Alright guys, it's sort of hard to explain mid-fight what's happening every single second of the fight. So just pay attention to how I aggress on people and how playing a little mind game there actually works in your benefit. So now we're going to have that 1v1 fight that we want. We are security vests to ensure that we can take the most damage while dealing out the most damage. Alright guys, so the last guy is here. He got a supply crate, so he's going to have a loaded weapon here. Alright guys, so he has a ranged weapon. The best thing to do, hit a ranged weapon, now he's out. Alright, this guy's very aggro. All we're going to have to do here is block. Oh. We're almost baiting him at this point. Alright, now what he's going to do, he's going to block. We're going to push. Boom, hit. Back up a little bit, guys. Back up. Create some space. You don't necessarily need to get in there. What we're going to do, we're going to blind him. He's going to run frantically. Right? Get stuck. We're just going to hit him twice. Now what he's going to do, he's going to be coming back here. Bring out a sledge. We know he's a little aggressor. So we're going to use our block a little bit to our advantage. We're going to push him. Easy hit. Run away. Create some space. Create space. Alright. Ideally, we're going to want to chase him down. What he's going to do, I guarantee, the moment that we run up on him is block. Now let's see if that's true or not. Alright, he didn't block immediately. So this guy doesn't really understand advanced combat techniques. He's going to stick to running. What's up, Tig? He got...
Help me! Let me open this crate, please. Don't be dog. Don't be dog.
Alright. Not the best example for the combat here, but we can take away a few things there. If you can see they're a little aggressing, they don't really have a game plan. They're just swinging. We're going to go ahead and play our blocks very well. We're going to go ahead and bait that hit, block him. That's going to stun him. 2 easy hits, bleed right there. That's going to do hopefully about 40 damage to his life. At that point, when you get the block, they're going to be panicking. So the first thing you do when you're panicking, you're going to block. Okay? Run up, you're going to push. You should have another 2 easy hits on him. After that, it's all mind games. You want to get ahead in the fight. You want to set the tone. You want to get your hits in first. Alright guys, this is game 3. I'm trying to get a lot of footage, a lot of clips here to show you a little bit of that hand-to-hand combat. Of course, this video is only going to tell you so much, so the best way to learn is just getting in there and just practicing, blocking, swinging, creating that space after a couple of hits, baiting them into you. Running up, quick tip, running up to someone very aggressively, and then as soon as you're about to get to them, act like you're going to hit, right? So you're running up aggressively, put your block up. Or when you run up aggressively, you think they're going to block, you push. Okay, so the last thing you want to do when you play aggressive initiating the fight is actually swinging, because either they're running away or they're blocking. Okay, so if you run up, you engage, and you hit, you're probably going to get blocked. If you run up and you push, you're probably going to get that stun there for a few hits easily. Now that you baited that, they're actually probably going to block a little bit more than you think. So, alright guys, third drop tonight on the video on how to get better at a little hand-to-hand combat. We're going to go, of course, entrance east. We're going to scout out, see where people are spawning. We have one cafe. We have one in fort. We have one on us, actually. A very ballsy move by this player. Now, we know where we are. We see an open area. We're going to run this way. This guy is a champion. Hopefully he does not get a sledgehammer off rip. He got sledgehammer off rip. No, he didn't. Alright, he's running. He's running. He's scared. So we got that advantage. Where you going, champion? We know he's scared. He's running for his dear life, just for the fact that we got the advantage on him. Alright, so we're going to get the loot here. It doesn't matter if you have a hammer, if you have a tomahawk. If you play correctly, or if you understand how to attack a situation, you can get the advantage. Okay, guys? Like I said, it's rock, paper, scissors. Alright, let's put this meatball launcher here in the craft thing. Or the recycler. We're getting all the mats that we can. Actually, guys, what I'm going to do for you here is I'm actually going to show you how you can win a game with just a hammer. Based on melee alone, we're of course going to put some bleed stacks on it. We're going to give ourselves a slight advantage, but we're not going to give ourselves the biggest advantage. It doesn't matter if you have a common item or if you have an epic item. Alright, so you see here a guy there. This guy's already crafting. Alright guys, we're going to engage this fight with a hammer. It's the guy that we were fighting. He has a machete. So we are 3 tiers different. We're gonna go see if we can get the advantage here. Alright, he's not camping us. He's right. Don't run away, bro. Come on, man. Where are you going, brother? I just want to talk. Where are you going, brother? Alright, so we baited out the hit. Now we back up, create a little space here. Alright. Alright. Alright, he knows this is probably a lost fight. As you can see, the mind games. He's not ready for the mind games. Alright, we're going to see if this guy is going to go ahead and take this fight. Guys, as you can see, it's very hard to explain when you're mid-fight, but it's all mind games. He has a better weapon than me. He got a couple hits on me, and what's he doing? He's running. He's playing very defensive. You play a little aggro. You show a little balls. You show a little panaz. You're going to scare them. I have a hammer, for Pete's sake. Oh, this guy's running for me. Guys, we are full health, no armor. We are not scared. We're going to still go for the stars. We're still aiming for the stars. We're still shooting for the best of the best. We don't care. Now, of course, like my last video, you still want to set yourself up for endgame. You still want to be confident. You still want to have that armor. You still want to have full stats on your weapons. Now, guess what? We get rid of this. We're that much closer to security vest. Guys, we have a couple trash bottles here. That's easy loot. Easy metal and binder. I believe that's enough for a security vest. We're gonna go ahead and craft that, so we have a slight advantage in the next gunfight. As when you're crafting, make sure that you're looking around. You do not want to get ran up on by some lucky mofo that gets a couple too easy hits on you. Already scares you half to death. So we now have our vests on. We're going to go look for the next gunfight. Look guys, even an ice pick, we don't really care. We're not going for the best, highest damage in that aspect. We're here to teach you how to play those mind games, whether you have a hammer or an ice pick, okay? Alright, we hear him healing way over there. We're gonna let him be. So we got the tomahawk, doesn't even matter. This guy is going to be a little confident. He doesn't have a vest on, so we know we have a slight advantage on him. He's running away from us already. This guy knows we are the biggest threat to him in this lobby. Rid of this here. We're gonna craft. Get rid of this tomahawk. Don't need it. Get rid of this kukri knife. Alright guys, we have the first combatant that might be confident enough. Oh, bro, now you want to fight? Oh, now we got him. He wanted a third party, yes. We're just going to go ahead and make him punish for that. Or make him suffer for that. Alright, so we know the next guy is going to be weak. He's a little scared. He's lagging a bit. Alright, because of that damage that we had on our bleed, that gave us the easiest kill of our life. What I'm going to suggest is we go craft ourselves another security vest. As you can see in the top left corner, any blueprint that you have will show you if you have enough material to create it. So I have enough for security vest. We're going to go ahead and hit that. Alright, get rid of this. Lobby is a little buggy here. Alright guys, so you can see. Alright guys, so we're baiting out the put. We want to get that block. We want to get the easy. Alright, he's running away. He's scared. Come on, bro. You can't hand-to-hand combat, can you? It's alright. You can't even hit me with your nail gun. Good try. As he's doing, we got that easy kill. Easy. As you see, he got very aggressive. He thought he was going to have the easiest kill of his life. Now, instead of me blocking, acting very scared, I actually aggro. Considering I have bleed on my weapon, it does continual damage. I aggroed on him, and I got my couple of hits in. Alright, got the security vest again. What, guys? We don't even need this. We don't even want it. We don't even want this. We don't want this. Security vest. Guess what, guys? We're gonna craft 2 more EMP devices. It's gonna help us in game positioning. Alright, I got that one. Again, when you're in the fight, it's sort of hard to explain how to play, but just understanding the opponent, their aggression, whether or not they're going to be attacking you very frequently, whether or not they're playing mind games with you. Generally, a better player is going to bait out either that block so they can push you, get 2 more free hits. Guess what? Now you're down. Oh, that was an easy one. Alright guys, that was the easy video. Hopefully, I know it was a lot of jumbling. It was hard to explain mid-match, mid-fight, but the basics are baiting out what the other person's thinking. If they're very aggressive, you want to block. If they're very defensive, you want to push. If they don't really have any idea what the hell's going on, that's when you attack. However, a better player is going to bait you out. It's the same as you're trying to read them. Generally, a lot of people will try to get that first hit on you, and then they're going to push, thinking that you're going to go ahead and block as your second reaction. Even better player is going to bait your swing. So when they block, they're going to get you on that stun from blocking you. At that point, they hit you twice. What's your first reaction? You're going to block, right? They know that once they have the first couple hits on you, they're going to push easy block or easy stun to where they can get a couple swings on you, a little more damage. And it's just a routine, guys. It's rock, paper, scissors. It's playing mind games with people. It's practicing, understanding how people are going to play. And the bottom line is just jumping in there, getting into it, and just getting the experience from games itself, guys. It's really hard to explain while I'm fighting, to show you or break down the engagements that we have. It's rather just jumping in, getting your feet wet, and watching me play or understand what I'm thinking in the moment without me even saying it. So if I'm running up on someone, I'm going to sort of want to see what they do. The first tip is probably getting a reaction from them. Are they going to be blocking first? Are they going to be swinging first? What's happening? 9 times out of 10, they're going to be blocking. From that point, you push, you get the first 2 easy hits, and then after that, you literally play by play. Okay, you want to see what kind of player, feel them out. Once you sort of get an understanding halfway through your fight, I guarantee you get an understanding on how this person's going to play. Are they running away? Are they staying? Are they swinging? Are they blocking a lot? Are they pushing a lot? Are they baiting out your block so they can push you? Are they baiting out your swing so they can block you? It's a lot of mind games, and it's a lot of things that take practice and time and understanding what the person's going to be thinking. There's no set way of attacking. Of course, you can set yourself up with security vests, with armor in general, with bleed, with vampire to heal yourself when you hit. It's easier whenever you get better weapons. So the tomahawk, the machete, sledgehammer, the ice pick, those are going to be the best or most viable melee weapons. But it doesn't matter. As you saw, I had a hammer that last game, which I won off technicalities. But every fight that I got in, I had a hammer, and these people had gold weapons, and I still beat them. It's all mind games. You don't need the best of the best in this game, and I think that's why I appreciate it, is because if you actually play those mental mind games, you should have yourself some easy kills. It shouldn't be too hard to step forward and become the better player in that fight if you get that first foot ahead. So guys, I hope this helps a little bit. I apologize if the quality is a little bad. I'm still learning how to edit the video itself. If you did enjoy it, go ahead and drop me a thumbs up. If there's anything that helped you, go ahead and leave me a comment. If there's anything that you're craving, leave a comment. I'm going to sort of go in depth of how to synchronize the range game, which is nail gun, pencils, with the hand-to-hand combat, setting yourself up for success with both to elevate your game. Now, you can be the best hand-to-hand combat, and you get pooped on by a nail gun, or you get pooped on by an exploding barrel, or someone just outplays you with the EMP device, or there's a lot of different things that can go on in a game besides hand-to-hand combat. However, this video just shows you how to mentally prepare yourself to take that engagement, to read the opponent. So if I can go over the not even five, but if I can go over some hot points, is you see a person, you're going to engage. Now, it's a mental game, rock, paper, scissors. How do you want to lead off? And this is where creativity can come and play. Are you going to go off aggressive? Are you going to swing first? Are you going to play aggressive and push? Are you going to play aggressive and block? You can tell a lot about the player and how they react to you. If someone's playing very scared, you can go ahead and aggressive and push. You know they're going to block. If someone's playing very aggressive, that's when you block yourself. You get 2 easy hits, and guess what? They're probably going to block next. Now, a good player is going to have a mix of all that game. They're going to bait out your swings, they're going to bait out your blocks, and they're going to punish you for the smallest mistakes that you make. And in some of these hand-to-hand combat fights, you can see where I actually took advantage of knowing that a player is going to be a little more aggressive or even a little bit defensive. So guys, again, if you like it, thumbs up. But let's keep those gamers gaming and those lovers loving. Peace.